Here we go. All ones.
Since the fall of the Lost Ancients, humankind has changed and deviated in many ways, causing new phenotypes to appear. This alone has given us an idea on how long the horrors of the Age of Chaos truly lasted. In that lost time of terror, mankind evolved to survive in their newly devastated world, causing slight changes to their physiology. This gave rise to three distinct phenotypes today. These are the Scorchlanders of the Great Desert, the Greenlanders of the Second Empire, and the feared Cannibals of the Northern Plains. While these phenotypes are still human and have not despeciated like the Shek, there are slight differences between them. Indeed, even the strict religious doctrines of the Holy Nation see no difference between the Greenlanders and Scorchlanders, showing us truly how close these phenotypes are to one another. The first changes in whatever form humanity had taken in the ancients began to appear during the Age of Chaos, so they could better survive in their new environment of ecological collapse and dwindling resources. These ancients became the phenotypes we know in our current age. Let us begin with the cannibals. This phenotype has the most dimorphism compared to the others. The trait that differentiates them the most is that in their pursuit of survival they have begun feeding upon the flesh of their fellow humans. The reason for this is unclear, with many debating if it was caused by ecological collapse, lack of a stable food supply, or a cultural shift in the Age of Chaos, though in all likelihood a combination of all these events have left their impact on the development of the cannibals. Though their feeding habits and dimorphism have differed them greatly from the other phenotypes, they should not be counted as subhuman, as they still retain a level of complex social hierarchy and are known to pass down knowledge from the past, such as the inedible one, proving that there is some base form of society and culture remaining with the cannibals. The Scorchlanders, as their name would suggest, have their roots in the scorched lands of the Great Desert and other remote regions of our world, living as pirate bands beyond the control of the Second Empire. During the Age of Chaos, the Scorchlanders developed eyes that could better see in the dark and protect themselves from the wind-blown sands of the desert, causing them to have a reflective sheen, while their white hair and darker skin tones have done much to protect them from the harsh sun of the Great Desert. It is also known that in times of scarcity, Scorchlanders can even digest food that other human phenotypes cannot. This has given them quite an advantage while surviving in a dying world of dwindling resources. Scorchlanders have developed a society based upon self-reliance and freedom, which has aided them well while surviving in small nomadic bands or living solitary lifestyles in the deserts of our moon. The Greenlanders are much different from their other human phenotypes, as unlike the Scorchlanders and the Cannibals, the Greenlanders are a product of the Second Empire's endeavor to restore human life to our moon. The Second Empire, through their harsh means of totalitarianism, forced many humans to grow food for their own survival. This caused a different development from the other phenotypes. These more sedentary humans did not develop under the same condition the more self-reliant phenotypes had, as the skeletons, through their despotic means, intervened to ensure these humans had the needed resources to survive in a dying world. The long-term effect of this sheltered sedentary lifestyles had an impact on their development, which can be seen today as they are found in the more fertile lands that were once controlled by the Second Empire.